Good day, everyone. Today, I'm going to discuss the uh, competency-based curriculum development module of instruction in a qualification of carpentry in situ and prepared by Carlo Vanillas, Mary Ann Romano, and Mark Espunao. Then let's start. For the first step, um, for the module of instruction, the unit of competency are based from the unit of competency dun po sa TR training regulation. Same as well sa module descriptor, kinuha lang po namin sa unit of descriptor. Then dito po sa module title, nag-add lang po kami ng ing, participate in workplace communication, naging participating in workplace communication. Then sa nominal duration, we have 18 hours. Tapos dinivide po namin sa 3, which is 3 learning outcomes. Then, ang learning outcomes po namin is obtain and convey workplace information, participate in workplace meeting and discussion, complete relevant work-related documents. Kinuha lang po namin dito sa element from TR. Then next po, assessment criteria. Yun nga po, yung sa learning outcome, which is the obtain and convey workplace information, kinuha lang po namin sa element. Then for assessment criteria, from the TR, kinuha po namin yung performance criteria. Same as well from learning outcome number 1, learning outcome number 2, and learning outcome number 3. For the assessment criteria. The next is content. All the information na nakalagay dito sa contents are based from evidence guide, which is nakuha po namin yan sa training regulations. Ayan po, yung effective communication, different models of communication, written communication. Nakuha lang po namin dito po sa underpinning knowledge and attitude, underpinning skills. Same as well sa learning outcome number 2. Same procedure. Kinuha lang po namin yung contents dito sa underpinning knowledge and attitude and underpinning skills. Same as well learning outcome number 3. Same procedure lang po. Then sa conditions, all the information na nakalagay dito sa condition are kinuha lang din po namin sa range of variables. Ayan po. From learning outcome number 1 to learning outcome number 3. Ayan po. Then for the methodologies and assessment method, all the information sa methodologies and assessment method ay kinuha po namin sa section 3, training standard, sa basic competencies, which is galing po siya sa TR. Sample po yung sa methodologies, kinuha po namin sa methodology from TR, and assessment approach naman po is for assessment method. Then next, same as well sa learning outcome number 2, same procedure lang po, kinapi lang po namin yung information. Learning outcome number 3, same rin po. Then for the second unit of competencies, which is the work in team environment, kinuha lang din po namin sa unit of competency. Then module descriptor, kinuha lang po namin sa unit descriptor. Then for the element or assessment criteria, kinuha lang po namin siya sa performance criteria from the TR. Then element, itong naka-align pong following information under the element ay kinuha lang po namin and nilagay po namin sa learning outcome. Next is same procedure po. Identify your own role and responsibility within team. Kinuha lang po namin dito sa element from the TR and assessment criteria for the performance criteria. And so on po. Same procedure lang po. Like po sa LO1 to LO3. For the content, kinuha lang po namin sa underpinning, knowledge, attitude, underpinning skills, under the evidence guide from the TR. Dito po sa content na ginawa namin sa module of instruction. Same as well sa learning outcome number 2, underpinning, knowledge and attitude, underpinning skills from evidence guide. Same as well sa learning outcome number 3, same procedure lang po. All the contents are based from underpinning knowledge and attitude, underpinning skills under the evidence guide from the TR. Yan sa conditions, all information na nakalagay dito sa conditions are based from range of variables sa TR po. Okay po. Next, from LO1 to LO3, same procedure lang po. Yan po. Then for methodologies, assessment method, kinuha lang po namin siya sa basic competencies sa column na methodology and assessment approach. Methodologies, kinuha po namin siya sa methodology, group discussion, and interaction. Then assessment approach naman po, kinuha rin, assessment methods pala, kinuha po namin siya sa assessment approach. Then learning outcome number 2, same as well. Same procedure lang po ginawa namin. From methodology, assessment approach, then attach sa methodologies and assessment method from the TR to module of instruction. Yan po. Same as well sa learning outcome number 3, same procedure lang po. From the section 3, kinuha namin po yung mga information sa methodology and assessment approach. For the third unit of competency, same procedure lang po. All the learning outcomes are based from element, and for the assessment criteria, kinuha lang po namin sa performance criteria. From learning outcome number 2, learning outcome number 1 to learning outcome number 3. Yan. Then sa content, same procedure, underpinning knowledge, underpinning skills. Kumuha lang po kami na nararapat na information sa contents. From module of instruction, then kumuha ng information sa TR, training regulation. Same as well sa learning outcome number 3, from underpinning skills under the evidence guide from the TR to conditions sa module of instruction. Same procedure. From unit of competency number 3, same procedure na po. All the learning outcomes are based from elements, which is integrate personal objectives with organizational goals, set and meet work priorities, maintain professionalism, I mean professional growth and development sa learning outcomes. Then for the assessment criteria, kumuha lang po kami sa performance criteria from learning outcome number 1 to learning outcome number 3. Then sa content, same lang po, underpinning skills under the evidence guide from the TR, ina-touch po namin sa contents. From learning outcome number 1 to learning outcome number 3. Then conditions, kinuha lang po namin sa range of variables from learning outcome number 1 to learning outcome number 3. Yan po. Evaluation, resources, training and career opportunities, recognitions and licenses or certifications. Same as well sa learning outcome number 3. Halos puro pareho lang po yung procedure. Then methodologies, from methodology and assessment approach from the TR, ina-touch lang po namin sa methodologies and assessment methods. Same as well from learning outcome number 1 to learning outcome number 3. Same procedure lang po. Then for the last unit of competency, all the learning outcomes are kinuha lang po namin sa TR. Then assessment criteria po sa performance criteria based syempre sa TR. Dito naman po sa last unit of competency, meron pong 4 na learning outcomes. Pero same procedure lang po, no? From learning outcome number 1 to learning outcome number 4. Then assessment criteria, kinuha lang po namin sa performance criteria. Yan po. Then for content, from underpinning, based from TR, ina-touch lang po namin yung mga information sa contents to module of instruction. Same as well sa learning outcome number 2. Pareho lang po. Learning outcome number 3. Then last, learning outcome number 4. Then for the conditions, nag-base lang din po kami sa range of variables. Yung safety regulations, hazard, risk, contingency measure, PPE. Nag-base lang po kami sa range of variables. Then, of course, from learning outcome number 1, same procedure to learning outcome number 4. Ayan po. Then for the methodologies, of course, from all the information dito sa methodologies and assessment method ay kinuha lang po namin sa TR, which is methodology. Kinuha po namin sa TR from section 3, then methodology and assessment approach. Yung mga nakalagay po dito sa methodologies and assessment method are binis po namin sa methodology and assessment approach. Same procedure po from learning outcome number 1, learning outcome number 2, learning outcome number 3, and last, learning outcome number 4. And that's all po yung presentation namin sa qualification of Carpentry in situ module of instruction. Salamat po, sir. Salamat po, everyone.